You may have noticed that body part split routines are gaining in popularity. Thanks in part to coaches like Paul Carter, who's been very vocal about body part split routines being the most effective at building muscle. It's a big reason why coaches like myself have never stopped including body part split routines in our yearly training plan. One of my favorite things about body part split routines is that there is a variety of them that we can utilize in our yearly training plan. Now, the old traditional body part split routine was like workout 1 was chest, workout 2 was back, workout 3 was leg, workout 4 was shoulders, workout 5 was arms. But there's also body part split routines that have been used for a very long time, such as chest and triceps as workout 1, back and biceps as workout 2, legs workout 3, shoulders workout 4, or maybe it's chest and biceps workout 1, back and triceps workout 2, legs workout 3, and shoulders workout 4. Or you could split the quads and the hamstrings in workouts there. You could also do like a compound focus leg workout and an accessory focus leg workout. And now the Lose Fat Get Jacked Inner Circle, we're finishing the last 9 weeks of 2023 with a body part split routine that begins with workout number 1, chest and shoulders, workout number 2, back, workout number 3, legs, workout number 4 is arms. Now, it's not too often I incorporate an arm workout in a training plan, but every once in a while, it's a lot of fun. It's almost like a recovery workout. Like you can walk into that gym knowing that you're not going to be beating yourself down. You can absolutely crush that workout and still walk out of the gym feeling fresh and really giving the rest of your muscle groups, the chest, the back, the legs, a great opportunity to rest and give that extra little bit of stimulation to the arms, because who doesn't want some bigger arms there? So the biceps are getting stimulated during the back workout, the triceps are getting stimulated during the chest and the shoulder workout, then they get an extra bit of love and attention in that arm day. So I absolutely love it. Really looking forward to seeing how the members of the Lose Fat Get Jacked Inner Circle progress on this plan, how much fun we have. Like I said, it's body part split routines are my favorite training splits. It's the favorite training split of many of the members within the group as well. Now let's talk about why body part split routines lost popularity for a while there. It really came down to a couple studies that it's probably 10 years ago or so, where they came to the conclusion that training a muscle group twice or even 3 times a week was better than training a muscle group once a week for muscle gains. There was even a study that showed that 6 times per week per muscle group was even better, but that study was never published. Now, more recent research has concluded that when you look at the large body of evidence, if you equate the training volume among all the different training splits, it doesn't matter how often you train that muscle, the muscle gains are going to be exactly the same. So that argument of increasing the training frequency for greater muscle gains is out the window. Now, the other argument that they'll make is that, well, yeah, if you're going to equate the training volume, you're going to be doing a whole lot of volume in a single workout when you're doing a body part split routine, and that can be detrimental to your gains. So if you look at the research that's out there and the number of sets that you're performing, it's kind of like a upside down bell curve where each set you're doing, it starts to go up and then you reach that peak, which is usually between like 6 and 8 sets for a muscle group in a workout. Once you start getting over that 6 to 8 sets in a workout, you start to experiencing diminishing returns. And if you start to more than 10 sets for a muscle group in a workout, it could be detrimental and actually be counterproductive to your muscle gains. So when you're referring to like what we used to see in the magazines, I haven't picked up a bodybuilding magazine. I don't know if they still make bodybuilding magazines anymore. But when I was in my late teens, early 20s, picking up the bodybuilding magazines, of course, it was basically mostly enhanced guys on there, and let's say a chest workout would be like 3 sets of flat bench, 3 sets of incline bench, 3 sets of decline bench, 3 sets of cable flies, 3 sets of machine flies. So you're doing like 15 sets for your chest in a workout. That is definitely counterproductive, I think, especially for a natural lifter. But I would also argue that if you're trying to do like 12 to 15 sets for a muscle group across like 2 to 3 workouts throughout the week, your workouts are going to be very long. Like I see a lot of guys who are doing like an upper lower split or a full body routine there. They're in the gym for 2 hours at a time. Now, I know for myself personally, like start getting over 45 minutes, approaching that 60 minutes, that like my mental focus that I'm able to give to each exercise starts to diminish big time, especially because I'm giving my maximum effort to every single set that I'm performing there. So like after 60 minutes, like anything I'm doing after that isn't going to get the same kind of attention as the exercise and the sets that I was performing earlier on in the workout. So if you're doing a full body routine or an upper lower split where you're trying to get even like 6 sets for a muscle group in that workout for an upper body workout there, like that workout's going to last a very long time. So even the muscle groups that you're getting later on in the workout aren't going to get the same kind of attention as the ones earlier in the workout. So I think there's going to be pros and cons to every split that we're performing there. But really, I find like when it comes to a body part split routine, like 6 to 9 sets for a muscle group is more than enough, especially if you are taking each set very, very close to or to the point of true momentary muscular failure, and maybe even throwing in like a drop set or an extended rest pause set there. Like I know for myself personally, like 6 sets is freaking amazing. So if I'm doing like an incline, a dumbbell bench press and a cable fly, like that's all I need for my chest. If I am trying to up my volume and maybe do a flat dumbbell bench press and maybe an incline machine press and then a machine fly, like I'm spent. Like that absolutely crushes me. I can't do any more than that at all. But even like for quads, you're looking like a hack squat, 3 sets, 3 sets of leg extensions. Like your quads should be freaking smoked. Leg curls and Romanian deadlifts, smoked for your hamstrings. Like you don't need a ton of volume per muscle. You don't need to do the 12 to 15 sets for a muscle group and have this whole bunch of variety of exercises in there. And with back, like a vertical pull and a horizontal pull, like that's your back there. If you want to throw in some traps, it's your traps. So it's like, it's not necessarily like you're doing 9 sets for back. You're doing like 6 sets for back and like 3 sets for traps and maybe some rear delt flies in there. So your rear delts are getting some work in there. So it's not like you're doing 12 sets for back. There's so many different muscle groups in there. If you want to have an accessory leg day where you're working against like inner thighs, the hip flexors, the glutes, you can have a day in there as well. So really when it comes to body part split routines, you don't need to do excessive volume where you're going to be detrimental in that training plan there. So again, I just find there's just so much different variety that we can use in regards to the structure. Really in the big picture, as much as I love body part split routines, it is my favorite training routine. I think the best philosophy we can have in life is just non-attachment. And that same goes for when it comes to our training plan. So I love body part split routines, but I'm not attached to them. Like we just came off an upper lower split. It's not my favorite split, but it's nice to have that step outside my comfort zone, do something a little bit different, challenge my body in a little different way, and just see how my body responds to the novelty of change. So following a split for at least 8 weeks, even upwards of 16 weeks, making subtle little adjustments here and there. Prior to that, we did like a push-pull leg split, another one of my favorites there. Upper-lower push-pull legs is fantastic. We did a push-pull split, which is fantastic as well, something different. There's so many different split routines that we can incorporate into our yearly training plan. So I encourage you, if you've been like against body part split routines, work it into your training plan. Even if it's not your favorite plan, work it into your year. Even if you only do like 8 weeks out of the year as a body part split routine in there, work it in there just for the difference, just for the challenge. I think it's incredibly effective. And then work in some push-pull legs, work in some upper lower. If you want a full body in there, work in a full body. You can incorporate a variety of training splits in your yearly training plan. I think that novelty of change is going to spark your enthusiasm. It's just going to challenge your body in different ways. So again, I wouldn't knock on body part split routines. Like I said, as long as like volume, research has shown that it doesn't matter how many times you're training a muscle group per week. And really, when you look at it, when it comes to body part split routines, if you're doing a 4 workout split, some of those splits that I shared were only 4 workouts in there, and you're working out 5 days per week, maybe you're working out 6 days per week, you're going to hit that muscle group more than just once a week. So if you're all worried about that, it's not like all this research out there, it's not like we follow a calendar week. it doesn't have to be 7 days. Every 7 days, it's the magic number that you have to train a muscle group so many times. It could be twice every 9 days, twice every 10 days. It doesn't have to be twice every 7 days or twice every 14 days. It's like work it in there in a variety of ways. Don't get caught up in all the nonsense out there, the trendy stuff that people spew out there in regards to the latest research, the latest science-based workout and all that. It all freaking works. Incorporate a variety in there. So if you love body part split routines, keep them in your training plan for a good chunk of the year, but don't be afraid to work in some other ones. If you don't really like body part split routines, I'd still encourage you to work them in there every once in a while. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I would love to hear your feedback. What are your favorite training splits? And what ones have you found most effective? Do you incorporate a variety of training splits throughout your training year? So please take a moment to share it down in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy today's video, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide to lose fat, get jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.